on which one I want. Okay, push pull. Okay. At the same time, you could just open and shoot. Okay, it's fast, but it could be a little difficult. If you want a little more time for your hips to kind of like stay up and like, okay, think about it. I like to put a foot on the hip, and it's the side I'm pulling. If I pull this side, that foot is going to be on the hip, ready to bridge. If I pull this one, it's the other side, right? Okay, so as I go here, open, foot's on the hip. Now I can lift up and I can kind of hold it here. Okay? I have time now to catch. This pull is bringing them forward, making it kind of easy. You're kind of meeting them there, and you get a nice bite with your hamstring on the neck. Okay? From there, you might just be able to lock up your triangle. Okay? Other times, right, especially when there's resistance, you get it quick. Legs a little low, that's fine, but at least you lock something up. One arm out, one arm in. Perfect. Let's start getting to work. Okay, this is where you're most likely going to end up. Okay, won't be perfect, but you'll be somewhat tight. I want to make sure my legs are heavy. Okay, usually when it starts out, you're not quite all the way across. You're down. Now to keep posture broken down a little more effectively, you can even turn your feet a little more down towards their spine. Boom. So my legs are running down this way. So when I pull down, that's all down their back. It's not at the shoulder. Boom. Okay. Clamp down, pull them in. Now, I want to focus on this arm first, potentially. Sometimes, we'll talk about how this arm might not be the option first, okay, because they're hiding it. But if it's over here, I want to lift my hips up and then do an arm drag. Boom. Move it. Okay, so I go up and then pull back down. As I pull back down, that's when I move it. Once it's here, I just have to keep it here. I'm not trying to yank it. Okay, I want to leave it right here. Now this hand's free to grab my shin. Go inside your knee. Don't go outside. Okay, that's gonna stop me from adjusting. I go here on the shin. Now I can open up my guard. Foot goes to the mat or the hip. Okay, that's gonna be preference, and sometimes it's gonna be like your only option to put it on the mat. Other times that hip's available. Okay, it just kind of depends on how close they are, how tight that hip pocket is. Sometimes I can't get my foot there. Okay, so put your foot down, pinch your knee close to them. If your knee's wide like this, that opens up for their arm to escape. Okay. So I drop it down, knee pinches to their side. I move my head towards the side of that hand. Okay, it points this way. That's the way I want to go. I'm not hipping out. When I do that, look, my leg just dropped. So I move my head towards their knee over here. Okay, it makes a tighter angle. And now from there, this knee slides up and goes over my shin as much as I can. Look, I'm covering up my hand. Boom. I can pull my hand out. Good to go. Okay. Now, while we were doing this, maybe we cut the triangle, and my hamstring isn't up where it should be. Okay, maybe it is a little low. Okay, and there's a gap here. How do I close this gap? Okay. I like to still hold on, and it's like a water pump at a well, right? Up, down, up, down. As I go up and open it, and I close, I'm pulling my leg a little bit tighter. Okay, it might take a couple. Boom. You don't want to do huge, big openings for the head to come out. Or I'm just exaggerating. It's going to be small little. Oh. Now I feel like it's tight. From there, all right, boom, over, catch. I'm pinching my knees together. I'm not just pushing down. Okay, that's not where I finish. Knees come together for that finish. Again. Push, pull. Okay? I'm going to pull this arm, pushing this one. Legs come up. You might be able to shoot up. Otherwise, foot on hip, up, catch. Boom. Lock up something. Diamond. Maybe you get lucky and get into a nice triangle right away and get your finish. Okay? Let's say we end up in diamond. Move the arm. Just here. Boom. Push. Head towards that hand. As I do, I'm pulling my leg. Okay? Make sure your hamstring's on the neck. If it's not, small adjustments to pull it. Knee over. pinch your knees together. Okay? Really pushing that shoulder into the neck. Now, let's say I go for that triangle, and this arm, they're giving me a tough time with it. Trying to move it, right? They're really holding it there. That's okay. I don't have to move it across right now. I'll grab onto my shin, open up, still make my adjustments. Okay? I lock up what I can. They might still be having the shoulder open, okay, but now it's still tight, it's a little tighter. I'm pinching, I still might even be able to finish this. Okay? If not, right, they're still hiding it. Okay? Now is a good time, right, to focus on something else. Boom, now move that arm. Okay? Up, over, and now finish. Okay, so you don't have to, it doesn't have to be the first go-to. Okay? Be the second one after you made that adjustment. One more time. Then from here, push pull, light. Move your adjustment on that arm, grab here, open, turn. Over and pinch. Questions, comments? I'll partner you guys up on the break. Ready? Let's go. Albert, go with Bruce.